Alright guys, I'm in the hallways, got most of the floor in. Came out pretty good. I was able to trim this out in here. I did the windows last time, but I got the door. Trim this out a little bit. The built-ins are still going in, they're being built. Here is, because I'm going to be putting wood in there. So this is stainless steel, and I will trim all that out, and it's going to get lit up with LEDs. The Amish guy that made them, he did a good job, but he was having a lot of trouble drilling that angle in there, and he wasn't done, and anyway. So the other one, I still got to put the angle on and finish this one up in this corner or whatever. That stainless is pretty tough drilling, and he doesn't have electric drills anyway. So he gave me money off because I was, because I'm going to finish them. Anyway, but yeah, that's stainless. So, yeah, it's going to get nicked up and stuff like that, but it'll definitely stand the test of time, I don't want to do it like that, but, and then I have, the shelving unit going above it, and then I will trim that out. I'm going to go ahead and grout behind here. I'm going to grout that whole line because my trim doesn't transition right, and you really can't scribe that because it's kind of behind it, but it won't go all the way, so I'm just going to grout all that. One of my subscribers said something about putting, let me make sure I'm zoomed out, there we go. There's an epoxy that looks like grout, and it's rubber, and that would be great for that floor expanding over there. But anyway, yeah, so all that's done. Still have to trim this out. That room's done. So that's what I did, is I put the boxes that the boards came in, and I made a temporary floor on top of this floor just to work on, and I did it throughout. It's not, I still got to touch these up. I mean, there's a lot, but where do you stop? So here's the thing, and then in here, I'm out of tar paper too, so you can only do so much, but here, let me see what I did. I think you guys saw this. It's not painted yet all the way, but I'm getting there. And I have that little piece of chip that came out of there. I'm gonna glue it back. It happened when I put in the floors. Really could have saved a lot of time putting that barnwood in after everything and just nailed it and been done, but live and learn. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with this is stainless steel also. I'll probably use some hinges like this right there, but it's not, there's not a board under it yet. So what I'm going to do is put the, and down here, he also curled this under, so it's not a, there's a curl there. It's not a sharp edge. So I think that will work out well. And it'll stand the test of time. I mean, I'm going to be sitting on that all the time. You can't just paint that thing. The rivets in your jeans and all that stuff, and people setting stuff on top. Stainless steel, man, and I think it's going to look great once I get my fixtures in there also. I'm doing gas pipe, hooks and stuff like that, and I've got to put, I think I'm going to build a light out of gas pipe also, and use those Edison bulbs, but that's about it. Let me show you out here. Yeah, I guess I'll show you this. So anyway, I came out one morning and that wind was blowing, man. And it was blowing up in my, on all my tools, all that stuff. So, at about 3 o'clock in the morning, I busted out some tarps, and this one turned out to be brown on one side. So what I did, I wanted the white on the inside because it reflects light better. White does, brown sucks it up. But then I'm over there looking at that, and I'm like, I got a little paint. And I'm sure she hates it, but tough shit. Not tough shit. She's being pretty cool about it. Anyway, let's go Browns. So, excuse me. Yeah, but that's my little setup. I made this box here. This is for when I'm installing the flooring. I stapled that towel to the bottom of it so I could just slide it around the new floor and not worry about, dinging up stuff I just put down. This is my trim one. Now, what I did was, like trim and paint is kind of the same thing. And it's a different... it's a whole different way to work. You're not in your work boots. I mean, I wear sweatpants and I wear tennis shoes when I'm doing that kind of stuff. I got rid of the big ass demo cart and all that, and I bought this one. And this is kind of my trim cart, and I just set it up with my, my brushes, anything I'll need for that. And it's brand new. Wheels are clean. Gets around the house a lot better. Set up your little thing, like if you're going to trim out a door, now it's cardboard first to go all around. There's not going to be a door here. I'm just saying it's an opening. But that's my trim cart, and then I just, obviously I come over here and I got all my stuff pretty organized. But yeah, like see these little paintbrushes? I use those when, to get the little details in there. Anyway, so I just come over here and get organized and go from there. This is all paint stuff. Down in here, got some tarps and stuff. This is miscellaneous for some things. The dimmer Maestro switch for the LEDs I'm putting in those built-ins. And that's about it. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, and we had steak, but because I was still putting in floors yesterday. Anyway, and my son helped me. It was awesome. But I'm gonna deep fry ones because we don't have a oven in there. So this is the old fridge. The reason the new one's in that kitchen, I'll show you that, is because this little bastard's got a little leak on it, man, and it's kind of done it since we've had it. We had it fixed once because it wasn't staying cold, and it still did it. So that's probably going in the shop. But here is the refrigerator I've moved about 7 million times. And I had the doors off, and they were wrapped in moving pads and stuff. It's pretty dumb. So look at that bad boy. It's a KitchenAid. I kind of like the ends of these, and all our appliances are the same. They kind of look like bullets. Anyway, it's got your little herb drawers, stuff like that. These are the chillers. You can set it. Freezers down here. And you've got some, drawers in there for your freezer. And that's pretty sweet. Obviously, it has the, it's got the ice maker on it or whatever, and all the settings, You turn the light on and stuff, I don't know. Anyway, here's the freezer, and this is just going to stay in here. This whole thing's a freezer because right there's a pig from Ernie. And for now, it can stay in. Little temporary kitchen going on in here still, but cabinets are next after all this base goes up, and I finished those built-ins over there. Yeah, but anyway, that's about it, man. I'm super happy with these floors. Problem I did come across was below here. Obviously, I rebuilt the joists and redecked everything. I did that everywhere almost. This room I didn't have to. I just when I cut out for that fireplace, I went under and cribbed everything, and strengthened that floor. But I didn't pull the decking off anyway. It went real smooth in there with the stapler. I had 2-inch staples. So that's going through. I put down a 1.25 inch Or no. 3/4 Advantech, and then I believe 5/8 plywood on top of that, and then 3/4, Hickory tongue and groove. It's real wood. It's not a laminate or anything like that. Another little trick I learned. There's cabinets going all here. So if you got a board that's a little dinged up, stuff it under there, man. I mean, they'll never know, and then you're getting more money or more bang out of your buck. You're not. I mean, because shit happens. They get nicked or whatever, and they also. I bought this touch-up stuff, and it works amazing. You can never tell if you nick it or something like that, or a little whatever. This touch-up stuff makes it not there anymore. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, I think they came out well. The floors did come with, it had kind of like some streaks of white on it that were, probably just wax or something like that. I don't know, but I used one of those magic erasers and came right off. Not a big deal. So I am gonna put some cord around on the bottom of that also, just tidy it up a little bit. Didn't cut this off because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I am putting wood out of this tree that Ernie pushed over. I'm going to do a live edge on there, and there's going to be some stools or whatever. So I definitely want some kind of kick plate. People's boots are going to be or not boots, but people's shoes will be hitting that. And, I got this stainless steel guy now, and it's cheap. All that stainless steel that he did was $200. Material and labor. Originally, it was going to be a little more, but I'm going to finish it up, and he basically gave me that seat for free. And I am pretty happy with that. I think it's gonna look good. This side's painted in here, because you actually have to paint them again after you install them, and that's when I put this trim in. I build the boxes, install them, and then trim them out, fill any seams, sand that off, and give it one final coat, and that does it. So obviously, yeah, that'll come up, and that'll be that. Anyway, would have been nice to finish this room at least, but now I got a place to put all my tools. I'm going back to Chicago to do some work, obviously, and I'm not comfortable with anything like that sitting out there, so I'll just put it in there. Sorry, I'm a little monotone. I'm just very tired, but it's real nice having the boy here. He helped me put this floor down, and just not having to get up and I forgot my, hey Max, give me a pencil. Hey Max, give me this. Hey Max, give me that. And he was freaking awesome, man. I mean, it took me forever to do that room, and with Max, we knocked this shit out. One thing I'll tell you though, I got to about there and then noticed that there was a couple gaps here that I missed. So I took it all back out, ground off oh, here's how I got out of the staple thing. I forgot to tell you. So these 2-inch staples weren't driving through all that shit. They were in the other room, but they weren't in this one. And I'm like, oh fuck, I thought it was my staple gun. So I messed with that, watched videos on it. Anyway, it didn't drive those, but it drove these cleats pretty damn fine. Pretty good, and I just used more of them. So that's what those look like. Anyway, garbage guy's here. I'm gonna throw him a couple extra bucks to take all that shit. And I also widened out my driveway and made it a little nicer for him. All right, comment, rate, subscribe if you want to.